Herzlich willkommen meine Smash Warriors, ich bin der Dave und ich habe auf Steam ein Spiel gefunden, was auf dem Papier ein bisschen mein Interesse geweckt hat. Es nennt sich Not for Broadcast. Man macht so ein bisschen die Arbeiten von so einem Fernsehstudio, ne? So Kamera wechseln und zensieren eventuell. Also ich habe zumindest einen Sensorknopf gesehen auf den Bildern. Und ja, ich würde sagen, schauen wir uns das doch mal an. Vielleicht ist ja was Geiles, vielleicht nicht. Ok, ok. Jetzt sieht's aus wie ein Horrorgame. Herrlich. Ah. Teflon.
Hi David, I have a call for you. I'm just putting it through. Alright mate, Dave here. Listen, I know you've only come in to clean up the place, but I've got a bit caught up, so you're gonna have to run the news tonight. Now don't worry, it's not hard and I'm gonna stay on the phone and help you. First, I'm gonna give you a quick tour of the broadcast room, so if you're not doing it already, look forwards towards all those screens.
Okay. Ich heiße Dave, im Spiel David und der Typ, der mit mir spricht, heißt Dave. Oder hat er gesagt, dass der Typ David ist? Doch egal. Sehr gut.
Right, okay, they're over, so we haven't got long now till the broadcast. Right, quickly, mate, look down under the desk. You can see a load of videotapes on the left. They're your adverts. Pick any three and load them into the machines on the right. When you've done that, look up to the front again.
Also der verrückte Nil. Vorweihnachtsangebot fürs Essen beim verrückten Nil, ja. Suchen Sie Blumi. Ja. Und Trainingsvideo.
Yeah, I thought it might increase our
Ja.
Right, quick as you can. Select screen one.
Every day.
10 seconds, everybody. That's how I show love.
You're trying to kill me.
And yet you
Habe ich, ja.
it's going 5, 4.
Good evening. I'm Jeremy Donaldson. Our main stories tonight.
Okay, we're all good. Next is going to be to throw the news titles on screen 2. There'll be a countdown, but I'll count you in as well. Just relax, mate. It's all gravy.
Buys Honest Andy's totally independent.
Okay, was?
Market. Top chat. Sports fans everywhere celebrate as popular footballer Johnny Hams leaves.
Muss ich irgendwas machen?
Personality review. And a spoonful.
Panik.
Megan will be chatting with movie star Lawrence Vanderklatch about his need to be eradicated. And, of course, we'll be going live to advance headquarters to hear what the leaders of this fledgling party have to say on their historic.
Right, button
That's
2
all coming up on
in
tonight.
3,
National
2, 1. Lovely, mate.
Ah,
Next thing is to throw back to Jeremy with button 1 when that globe in the middle shrinks down and vanishes.
okay, Kugel muss kleiner werden und dann 1. Alter, wie lange geht denn die Vorschau?
Here it comes. Switch to screen 1.
Also,
Now. Lovely, mate.
The votes are in, and it's a decisive win for advance. The landslide.
Now listen, mate, we often get a bit of interference around this time of night, so keep your eye on the machine on the bottom right. You can move that white dot up and down, avoiding the interference, using the yellow knob.
But critics have accused him of a severe
also das ist ja wohl,
policies and of being
das ist safe im Echtleben auch drin.
the
Safe.
opposition parties have all conceded to
Kann schon beknackt aus.
overwhelming mandate.
Kommt ein bisschen aus wie Flappy Birds oder das
It's
heißt.
going well. All you've got to do now is play the advert at the end of the segment. Make sure you don't play it too early or we'll all get fired. Now the clock at the top is counting you down to the advert. When it
Was?
reaches 0, press one of the 3 play ad buttons over there at the bottom right. I normally play the first one at the first break and so on, but you can play them in any order you want. I'll count you
Ja,
in
Panik.
as well, but keep your eye on the clock.
We'll be going live to advance
Boah, also das Ding geht mir gerade richtig auf den Keks.
And 3, 2, 1, advert.
1 minute back, everybody. Jeremy,
I needed to fill after the ads.
What? Why?
Wanker Snatch is running late.
Oh,
Thought I'd ask him about the election.
personally, I wouldn't try to confuse him with any big words.
That's the same policy we use with you.
I thought that was our little secret.
Kann ich dich stumm schalten?
Remember anything I tell you.
I'm deeply uncomfortable with your burgeoning friendship.
Me too.
Yeah.
Das ist ein Typ, ey.
We're coming back from the break. Studio.
Thank you so much.
Panik ohne Ende. Das ist, als ob du 10 Sachen gleichzeitig machen musst. Fühlt sich das zumindest an. Muss ich die wieder ausschalten?
5, 4.
Geht automatisch auf die 1?
Welcome back to the National Nightly News. Later, we'll be hearing from shock election winners Advance. But first off,
ready to go to Megan on screen 4.
Megan Wolf is here with a star of both stage and screen. Megan?
Thank you, Jeremy. Megan Wolf, culture correspondent. And today I have a guest who starred...
War das zu früh? War das zu spät? Scheiße.
Go to Blunderclatch on screen 3 when she says his name.
By none other than Lawrence Blunderclatch. Thank you so much for coming on.
Oh, my dear, I do hope you believe me when I tell you that being with you here today is among
Switch to 2 for the wide now.
Ah,
May I say having you here with us is among ours.
das habe ich schon selbst gemacht.
Stay on whoever's talking.
Latest movie, which is called The Medicated.
the medicated. Yes.
Wow, what was that like?
Well, as I said to Peter at the Rat, that's Peter Jensen, the director.
Give us a look at Megan's reaction.
Wonderful.
Lovely. Now back to Thunder Twat.
I've worked with him on several movies, all terrible.
Ey, das ist doch viel zu viel Gedüsel.
Peter, what a
Du bist der bekloppten Kopf.
this has been. And you know what, Megan? I really meant that.
Wow, that is fantastic. And am I right in saying that the character you play in this movie is quite an academic one?
Absolutely right. A scientist.
Was that a challenge, you say?
Halt einfach irgendwas drücken.
Exactly how you imply. But seriously, yes, you're right. It was a complete departure from my last starring role when I played Sergeant
Also ich glaube...
in Bullet Man. You'll remember that was the
Oh Gott, der hat ja ein Gesicht wie...
soldiers fight for a love that's apart.
Whoops.
A love, of course, for freedom. I think it's grossed over $1 billion, but honestly, who's counting?
It's a role that saw you scoop 2 Best
Ups,
Actor Awards,
falsch rum.
if I remember correctly.
Ich habe absolut, ich will nicht sagen Panik, aber ich weiß nicht, ob ich... Mache ich das richtig, mache ich das falsch, ist das gut?
Take pride of place on my mantelpiece.
With all the others, I'm sure. So, if you're not doing it for the awards, what is it then that drives you?
Ich nervt vor allem dieses Nebeneinandergedöns. Dass das ja schneller ist als das.
Like you, I'm afraid. Cut me, and I will bleed. And often, that's how it feels, doesn't it? Doesn't it? Bleeding. Giving.
Klick, 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 klick.
I suppose in the end, I do it for the difference it makes. I do it for the people that I inspire. The little people. But most of all, I think I do it for the positive change.
Mich würde ja mal interessieren, ob das im echten Leben genauso komisch ist.
Of course.
Oh, ich wollte eigentlich das andere machen. Egal.
Change, it looks like in the coming few months.
Also ich vermute mal natürlich nicht ganz so altbacken. Wahrscheinlich sieht das viel... Ich meine, abends sieht man das ja mal so, das Bild.
On the speaker, mate.
Speaker? Was? Achso, Speaker, Sprecher.
Indeed, historic is the word. Well, difficult, isn't it? Very difficult. But I think I've always been quite clear that when it comes to
Been on that
politics,
shot a bit long.
one should always
Ich habe das Gefühl, ich habe das die ganze Zeit ganz gut gemacht, nur jetzt verkacke ich gerade ein bisschen.
not fuck things up.
Shit, he swore. Oh, well, don't worry, he won't do it again.
Sorry, I said fuck.
Shit, he did it again. Okay, don't panic. I'll explain how to deal with swearing at the break.
Medicated, which opens next week.
Right, they've swapped the shot of Jeremy on screen 1 for a VT of the movie clip. You'll get a countdown on the screen, but I'll just let Megan cue you in.
My character, Dr. Lance Hemlock,
Panik, Alter.
with a decision that could affect humanity's very survival.
Oh, was ist denn das?
Exciting stuff. Let's take a look. Exciting stuff.
And we're
Bin noch
out.
unterwegs.
And we're out.
Watch out for that interference, mate.
I don't understand it.
Was ist denn das jetzt? Achso.
The Clatch is losing it in the studio. I'd love to hear what he's saying, but don't switch to it now. You can go to the rushes room when the broadcast's done. We keep everything.
Uiuiuiuiui.
Lawrence, we mustn't.
Ich habe absolut keine Ahnung, worüber die gesprochen haben. Ich bin so im Tunnelblick gerade. Yo. Voll in die Fresse. Okay. Kriegen wir hin. Wir nehmen B. 3, 2. Quatsch. 1 und...
Right, I guess I better explain how to deal with bleeping out swear words. As you've probably noticed, the broadcast screen, here, is about 2 seconds behind the master screen, here. When someone says a naughty word, the bleep button lights up, like this. 2 seconds later, you'll hear that swear word going out on the broadcast, and you need to hold down the bleep button or the spacebar on your keyboard for as long as the
Spacebar on the
swear word
keyboard.
lasts.
3.
Auf Sendung. Jetzt.
Welcome back. And I'm told we can now go
kann ihn nicht leiden.
headquarters, where the two leaders, Peter Clement and Julia Salisbury, are about to make their acceptance address.
Cut to the outside broadcast.
Go
shit,
for it,
he's
Pat.
pissed. Get ready to bleep.
Well, thank you all for coming, and, well, where do I start? What a day.
They said we couldn't do
They
it.
certainly did.
They used every dirty
Der ist doch Hake zu.
lying southern bastard trick they had against us. But you, the people,
Nice.
you saw right through their shite.
I'm sorry about the language there.
Sorry about that. I've had a couple of
Perfect.
celebratory pints. Makes me coarser than a granny's fanny. Coarser than a
Memorably
granny's
put.
Nailed it.
But to be honest, who can blame Peter for celebrating? Throughout the campaign, you've heard us say that Advance are not a political party. A party is what you have when things are going well. When the country is suffering, you don't need a party. You need a team. A team.
Also irgendwie, so schwer ist das eigentlich gar nicht.
But today is day one of a new future. A better, fairer future.
Vielleicht bin ich auch ein Naturtalent.
Stop celebrating.
Except for the rich. For them, the party's over. They shouldn't be celebrating.
Wieso nutze ich eigentlich noch die Maus?
Be putting their shitting pants on and opening their dusty checkbook.
Again, colourfully put, but
Was ist dieses Schwören?
not inaccurate.
Too long on this, mate.
Before we came out here to address, we used our executive
Das war
power
jetzt mit Absicht.
to pass the Assets and Wealth Act. Working with the tax office,
Aber die zeigen alle keine Reaktion. Wäre lustig gewesen.
person in the country with wealth into the millions.
You know the sort of, probably you rather you don't. Because the likes of you and me are not welcome in their gated community.
Tomorrow we will be introducing a sweeping reform of the tax system in this
Falsch rum.
No more hiding
Also,
offshore, no more
ne, was denn jetzt?
funds or creative accounting.
Hat er nicht gerade gedüht?
Fairer, unavoidable set of tax laws.
So all you
They're not the
bastard
one talking.
school snobs have got nowhere to hide.
Perfect.
And earlier today,
War mir vielleicht ein Scheiß, Herr Kollege? War vielleicht ein Piep?
you want them back. You want to leave like you threatened before the election. That's fine.
Dem seine Fresse hier oben, gell? Der könnte ich kotzen.
You're gonna pay up. You're gonna pay back.
Advance are going to turn this country from a
Oh,
nation of
drei.
warring individuals into a team. To properly fund health and education. To raise the living standards of us all.
Also jetzt mal ohne Scheiß, ne?
Said we'd have to,
Auch wenn das ein bisschen,
but you'll see when we've reclaimed what's ours.
ich meine, ein bisschen eintönig ist, weil man ja eigentlich quasi nur dasselbe macht.
So to you posh twats,
The people who pay you a pittance to serve them drinks in their
Piep. Muss ich ganz ehrlich sagen, macht das ganz schön Spaß.
Cut back to the person
got time to
talking.
get even fucking richer.
Advance have this to say to you.
No, you
Was?
totally
Was?
missed
Was?
that.
We are coming
Hab ich was vergessen? Was?
and your mansion
Scheiße.
and your vineyards.
It ends today.
We will put the wealth of this country back where it should have always been,
Panik.
in the hands of the people who created it.
It ends today.
Yes. It ends today.
Was?
Tomorrow, we'll start making it fair again. Just like we promised we would.
And until then, ladies and gents,
Ich,
I suggest we all get pissed.
I can't argue with that.
schreib, boah, Panik.
Thank you for your time.
Nice.
Well, then, interesting acceptance
Doch.
speech there from the leaders. And our apologies for the fruity language. Hopefully we got that bleeped out for you in time. If not, someone's going to be in trouble.
Panik.
So, as the country braces itself for new government, that's all from us this evening at the National Nightly News. We'll be back tomorrow with full coverage of the first day under Advance. I'm Jeremy Donaldson. Have a peaceful night. Have a peaceful
Right,
And
looks
we're
like
off.
you've got
Good
it
job,
now.
everybody.
Thanks for all the help,
Tomorrow.
mate. I've got to
Guys
go.
are on the
Ferry's
board.
about to leave. Probably won't
Wie der schon die Schnauze voll hat.
be yours, mate. Good
Oh, boring politics then?
Is this some weird fever dream? Am I dying now or something?
You should be so lucky. I'll see you tomorrow night.
Not coming for a drink?
No, got a date.
Lucky you. Try not to get murdered.
Ja, nice. Ja, würde ich sagen, ich fand das ganz lustig. Also ich kann es euch echt nur empfehlen. Der Prolog kostet auch kein Geld. Es hat was. Es ist, wie gesagt, eintönig, aber doch ein bisschen fordernd. Es ist echt Dave approved, wirklich. Ich find's echt lustig. Mit Sicherheit nicht das letzte Mal, dass ich das gespielt habe. Ob es mal aufnehme, weiß ich nicht, weil könnte vielleicht ein bisschen langweilig sein, aber spielerisch muss ich sagen, läuft. Ja, in dem Sinne, bis zum nächsten Mal, ne? Stay high.